Hey guys, Taju22 here, and welcome to our next match. It's a 10-man Rumble for the Gold. This time it's to crown, once again, the ECW Championship. And this was after Ezekiel Jackson, the previous champion, put his belt up against the World Heavyweight Champion, Tony Bennett. However, Tony Bennett won under 2 minutes. Not because he beat the crap out of Ezekiel Jackson. Sorry. He didn't beat the crap out of Ezekiel Jackson. He just escaped the cage in under 2 minutes. I don't ask how and don't ask why, but it was part of the rules, so you got me on that one. But with that said, let's start the Rumble for the Gold. Okay, so I decided to take off my retainers just a little bit, so that way I can speak. It's I only put it on because I was experiencing discomfort in my mouth, so I put them on just for a little bit, like 2 hours at the most. But then I decided, okay, I'll take them off until I'm done with the videos. So yeah, that's pretty much what the idea was. And plus, I have to, not speak too much because I have strained my voice a little bit. And wouldn't you know it, we have Ezekiel Jackson's uncle, Michael, and he's taking on Link, and they're the first 2 men in this Royal Rumble. I mean, Link is a very strong man, and Michael Jackson has won a match like this before. But to be the first 2 men, it's going to be tough. But it has been done before, as recently as 2006, when Rey Mysterio, in the 5th dimension, he began the match at number 2 and went all the way to win. Well, here comes the show-off, Dolph Ziggler. And I'll tell you one thing, I'll be transparent when I say that Dolph Ziggler is one of the best pure athletes. And, he can just... The thing about Dolph Ziggler is that even though he doesn't always win, when he does, it's... I mean, how do I put this? Even in a losing effort, he never has a bad match against anybody. But of course, in a match like this, it's going to be a street fight, so this is definitely not up Dolph Ziggler's alley. It's definitely more towards guys like Link and Michael Jackson, the Smooth Criminal, and most everybody else that's in this match. And a double RKO onto Link, and that's definitely a smart idea, considering that Link is a threat to win. And oh no, my arch nemesis, 10. And for 10, this is his 2nd appearance since returning. So yeah, like I said before, in the first match that he returned, or in his return match rather, the Republic did threaten. They did threaten to walk out on this company if they didn't. If we did not sign 10. I said no, but the board of directors unanimously said yes to bringing him back. And at that point, I just could not do anything about it. And how ironic that the 2 guys that met at Starrcade are trying to eliminate Link. And Link, wow, with his incredible strength, Link was able to survive in that particular instance. But now 10 is going to try to get rid of Michael Jackson. And Jackson, well, thrown over. Oh, well, if anybody could stop Link and 10, it's probably the Big Show. But if anybody could stop the Big Show, it's probably Link and 10. And maybe Michael Jackson, if he decides to help. but it is every man for himself, so that could work in the favor of the Big Show. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe he's number 5 is Big Show, so he's halfway there. Like last time we saw him, he actually was number 1. So for him to enter at number 10 or number 5 rather, it is to the Big Show's advantage. And right now, Big Show has a. Okay, I apologize for sucking on commentary. Sometimes I have a bad way of. I guess you could say I kind of bite my tongue a little bit. Not literally, but sometimes I try to say something and it just doesn't come out right. And oh well, here comes Kevin Nash, who's one half of the Unified Tag Team Champions. But if he wins, he becomes the ECW champion for the second time since signing a contract with us at the beginning of the season. And a massive headbutt onto Link. I mean, Link is, he weighs like 290 pounds and is able to lift as much as 400 pounds. But even he is no match physically for Big Show, and as for Kevin Nash, he's big and strong enough to take on the Big Show. In fact, everybody except Michael Jackson, well, physically maybe. But it looks like Link is going to try to get rid of Big Daddy Cool, but Big Show stopped him. Again, my head is out of whack sometimes. And well, here comes the little guy, Rey Mysterio. I mentioned him at the start of this match, that he entered at number 2 and went all the way to win in 2006. And I'll just say that that match was one of his best matches, second only to the first time he won the World Championship. Although, but as far as his 5-star match, like greatest 5-star match, I would have to say the tag team match between Kurt Angle teaming up with Chris Benoit against Edge and Rey Mysterio. I believe that tag team match was the best match the WWE had. It was one of their great matches. And Rey Mysterio trying to get rid of 10. And Link somehow manages to escape. So far, only one man has been eliminated. And that's been Dolph Ziggler. 7 men have entered. There are 3 more still yet to come. And Jackson trying to get rid of Mysterio early on. Because if you leave Mysterio hanging around, he probably might win. I don't know. And out goes Mysterio, so he didn't last nearly as long as he did in 2006 in real life. But nuts to that. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, he just entered, so... Although to be fair, there's no shame in being eliminated by Michael Jackson. There's just no shame. A pump handle slam to Michael Jackson. A T-bone suplex on a 10. I mean, 10 is like 300 pounds. But he's also running into a tank known as Link. And a head scissors takedown to Link. And of course, Big Show and Big Daddy Cool are no strangers to one another, especially back when Big Show was known as simply the Giant. I remember that one match they had in 1998 where Big Daddy Cool was able to actually powerbomb the Big Show, and he ended up injuring the Big Show that very night. Not very many guys can injure the Big Show, but he did. And, uh-oh, it's the game, Triple H. And he has had his problems with Kevin Nash and Big Show over the years. Although he's grown to respect Big Show, I don't think I could say the same about Nash, though. But right now, the cerebral assassin is going right after the smooth criminal. And right now, Link is trying to get rid of... And what the hell is Triple H doing? Well, out goes 10, thank God. That bastard's gone at the hands of the Big Show. And out goes Big Daddy Cool. So, Triple H will not... What the hell? Did you not see that when Big Daddy Cool was eliminated? Triple H was on the outside, and then he just appeared inside. Like, what the hell is going on here, man? And, uh-oh, Link. Showstopper on the Link. That choke slam that Big Show delivered, he calls it the Showstopper. Not to be confused with the nickname of Shawn Michaels. Thrown over is the Smooth Criminal. And before the Smooth Criminal could be eliminated by Triple H, Big Show saved him. I don't know why, but now Triple H is going to try to get rid of Big Show. We still have 2 more competitors left, from my count. But the amazing thing is, the first 2 entrants are still in the match. It's amazing, folks. And out goes the Big Show. But if anybody could eliminate him, it had to be Triple H. A DDT to Michael Jackson. But here comes The Miz, who in the 5th dimension has become the new Intercontinental Champion. And I'll just say this about Miz. Miz is at that, is in the, how do I put this? The Miz has reached a point where, I mean, he's at the point of his career where, you know, he's wiser, he's older, yet wiser, but still as arrogant as ever. The only real difference is that he doesn't leave anything to chance. He doesn't, bow and arrow right to the game, Triple H. But like I was about to say, The Miz doesn't take as many chances as he used to, and he, you know, as arrogant and as he is, you know, he's toned it down just a little bit and focused mainly on being aggressive during his matches. So I really like that part of The Miz's character development. And I believe that's our final competitor, Michael McGillicutty. Although, I'll be honest with you, Michael McGillicutty is one fry short of being... How do I put this? He's one notch short of perfection. That's probably the best way I can put it. So, yeah. And a corkscrew neckbreaker onto the game. But it's amazing. I still cannot believe that the first 2 entrants are still in the match. Although right now, they're hurting right now. I mean, Link is... I mean, his arm... I mean, in fact, both Michael Jackson and Link, I mean, their arms are hurt. I don't even know if they can take any more. I mean, half the competition has been eliminated, and yet half still remain. Skull-crushing finale! Skull-crushing finale on Michael McGillicutty. And now The Miz going right after Michael Jackson. Actually, I just noticed that we have 2 Michaels. It's just that one's better than the other. And you can tell which one is. A back body drop on the Link. I mean, Link is definitely bigger, stronger than Triple H, but Triple H is fresher. And still, the first two competitors are still in the ring. But not for long though, as The Miz tries to eliminate the Smooth Criminal. And he does. The Smooth Criminal, I'll give the Smooth Criminal a lot of credit. I mean, he made it to the end. And by the end, I mean when the last entrant came in. And that was Michael McGillicutty. So we now only have one Michael. This Michael McGillicutty is now trying to get rid of Link, but that's easier said than done. Even with the numbers advantage. Skull-crushing finale, this time to Triple H. A bulldog on The Miz. A spinning neckbreaker onto Link. And now The Miz trying to get rid of Michael McGillicutty. But to no avail. And now Triple H tries to get rid of Link. And Miz tries to get rid of McGillicutty once again. And Link is finally eliminated. He too started, but made it to the end. And out goes Michael McGillicutty, and what a disappointment for him, because he drew the best number that you could possibly draw. Now these two, Triple H was number 8, and The Miz was number 9, so these two guys are relatively close to each other. I mean, Miz has the numbers advantage, but not by that much, though. So we'll find out between now and whenever the match is over. And wait a minute! Pedigree right to The Miz, and that's got to do it. All Triple H has to do now is just pick him up just like that, and well, I guess The Miz, a backbreaker to The Miz. Now he picks him up again. A reversal whipped into the ropes. An arm wrench right to Triple H. A DDT to Triple H. I'll give Miz a lot of credit. I mean, even after getting pedigreed, he still fights. And Triple H is going to go for it again. And he does it again. Another pedigree. Thrown into the corner, and now all Triple H has to do is get him out. He's got him up on the top rope. And The Miz, no, he stayed in. And now The Miz in trouble again. But this time he's eliminated. And Triple H is the new ECW champion. And I don't say that, and usually I would get excited about it, but Triple H has pretty much done it all, so it doesn't come to any surprise to me that he won. So congratulations to Triple H. He drew a late number in number 8 out of 10. And he had to outlast 2 other guys in order to win, which he did by last eliminating The Miz. Well, stay tuned for more matches. They're coming up right after this.